Hey there and welcome to Tiny Adventures. Get ready to explore the world in a whole new way, where the smallest things make the biggest impact. We're all about discovering the wonder in the everyday, finding joy in the little details, and sharing those amazing moments with you. Think of this as your cozy corner of the internet for all things charming and delightful. We have so many fun journeys planned, and we can't wait for you to be a part of them. So, if you love discovering cute and fascinating things, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and share the fun with your friends. Let the tiny adventures begin. Have you ever felt like the universe is just conspiring against you? Like you're walking under your own personal rain cloud, even on the sunniest days? If you've ever felt that way, then you need to hear the story of a girl named Elara. Elara's story isn't one of magic or inherited fortunes. It's a story about grit, resilience, and the stubborn refusal to let bad luck have the final say. Was one puddle on a dry street, she'd find it. If a bird was looking for a target, her head was prime real estate. People in her small town would joke, "Don't stand too close to Elara, you might catch her bad luck." It was tough. Can you imagine? Every small failure, every little mishap starts to feel like a personal judgment. It's easy to start believing that maybe you're just not meant for success, that maybe you should just stay in bed and avoid the world. And honestly, Elara had those days. She had days where she'd cry into her pillow, asking the universe, "Why me? What did I do to deserve this?" But here's the thing about Elara that made her different. After the tears, after the frustration, a little spark would ignite inside her. She was a fighter. She started to see her bad luck not as a curse, but as a bizarre, relentless training program. She learned to be prepared for anything. She carried a spare umbrella, backed up her files 3 times, and always had a plan B, C, and D. Her real passion was baking. In her small kitchen, surrounded by flour and sugar, she felt a sense of control she rarely found elsewhere. She dreamed of opening her own little bakery, the Silver Lining, a place where every treat would be a small bite of happiness. Of course, her journey to becoming a baker was, well, very Elara. Her first attempt at a farm market stall was hit by a freak gust of wind that sent her meticulously decorated cupcakes flying. Another time, a power outage an hour before a local baking competition turned her prize-winning chiffon cake batter into a sad, soupy mess. She failed her food handler's license test the first time because the pen she was given ran out of ink. Each setback was a gut punch. Friends and even family started to gently suggest, "Maybe this isn't for you, sweetie. Maybe try something less." Unpredictable. Their words came from a place of love, but they stung. It would have been so easy to listen, to pack away her apron and give up on her dream. But Elara looked at her flour-dusted hands and thought about the joy she felt when she pulled a perfect loaf of bread from the oven. She thought about the smiles on people's faces when they tasted her pastries. That feeling was stronger than any streak of bad luck. So, she got smarter. She started disaster-proofing her process. She bolted her market stall to the ground. She bought a backup generator. She brought 3 pens to every test. She learned to laugh at the absurdity of it all. When a batch of cookies burned, instead of crying, she'd crumbled them up and turned them into a delicious ice cream topping. She was turning her bad luck into creative solutions. She wasn't just surviving, she was innovating. She documented her journey on a small blog, calling it The Unlucky Baker. She wrote with humor and honesty about her daily disasters, the drop cakes, the exploding mixers, the time she accidentally dyed a whole batch of dough blue. She didn't hide her failures. She put them on display. And a funny thing happened. People started to read it. They didn't come to pity her. They came to admire her. They saw a reflection of their own struggles in her stories. They saw someone who kept getting knocked down but always got back up. usually with a smudge of flour on her nose, and a new recipe idea. Her blog grew, and soon she had a small but loyal following. People started asking if they could buy her disaster-proof recipes. They wanted to order her famous freak gust of wind cupcakes. The demand became so high that she started a small mail-order business out of her kitchen. The day she finally saved enough money to look at a physical shop felt surreal. It was a small, rundown place on a quiet side street, only one she could afford. Of course, the day she was meant to sign the lease, the city had a massive water main break right outside the shop, flooding the street. The old Elara would have seen it as a sign to run away. The new Elara grabbed a pair of rubber boots, waded through the water, and met the landlord. She even managed to negotiate a lower rent because of the inconvenience. Opening the Silver Lining Bakery was the hardest thing she'd ever done. There were plumbing issues, electrical nightmares, and a delivery of 500 pounds of salt instead of sugar. Each problem was met with that same stubborn Elara spirit. She learned basic plumbing from online videos, bartered cupcakes for electrical work, and created a new line of salted caramel treats that became an instant bestseller. The grand opening was a testament to her journey. The whole town showed up, not just for the amazing pastries, but to support the girl who refused to be defined by her luck. Her bakery wasn't just a shop. It was a symbol of hope. It was a place built not on a foundation of ease and fortune, but on a bedrock of resilience, hard work, and a whole lot of spilled milk. Elara's story reminds us that life isn't about avoiding the storms. It's about learning to bake in the rain. Your setbacks, your bad luck, your failures aren't the end of your story. They are the ingredients. They are what make you stronger, more creative, and more resilient. Success isn't about never falling. It's about how many times you're willing to get back up, dust the flour off your clothes, and try again. So the next time you feel like the universe is against you, think of Elara. Think of her turning burned cookies into a new dessert. Your biggest challenges can become your greatest strengths if you just refuse to give up. The win at the end isn't just about achieving the goal. It's about the person you become along the way. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this time with me. If Elara's story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that celebrate the power of the human spirit.